Hey guys, what's up? Vero here. So I wanted to kind of make more of a real life type video, just because I have a lot of new subscribers. I hit 600 like a week or so ago, thanks to my dear friend Hotted. Thanks Hotted if you're watching this. And I thought it would be kind of fun to kind of maybe some things that you didn't know about me that you would know now, I guess. And I've thought about doing this video before, I just haven't done it yet. And my room is still messy. Whatever. Or office, whatever you want to call it. But this is basically going to be 10 random facts, and it's reflecting the computer screen, but that's okay. So 10 random facts about me. So let's get started. Number 1, I was originally born with blue eyes. It's actually very common in babies to have blue eyes when they're first born, and then sometimes when they get they reach a certain baby age, their eyes go to a different color, brown or green or whatever. However, mine were blue up until I was about a toddler. So if you look at my baby pictures, you'll see, baby Vero has blue eyes, toddler Vero has blue eyes, and then all of a sudden at like 3 or 4, my eyes are green. I don't know if you can really tell. This is really awkward and really close, but ooh, my eyes are green. I can't really tell that well in this webcam, but yeah. But if you look at my baby pictures, you can kind of see it, and no one really knows why it did that. I don't think it's very common for it to do that, but I'm glad they changed because I really like my eye color. I like my green eyes. My hair is really frizzy. Sorry. Number 2, I was actually a model for like a day when I was also 3 or 4. My mom and I were shopping at JCPenney's, I think, or Sears or somewhere like that, and they approached my mom and asked if I ever did any modeling, and she was like, no, because I was like 3, and they said that they were doing a runway show, and they asked if I wanted to be in it, and my mom said sure. And so I got to be in a runway show. I kind of remember it. Again, I was like 3 or 4. I think it was 4, maybe 5. I don't know. So there's pictures of it, but I got to keep all the clothes, and there's videos of it, which I will not show. But it was a lot of fun. I barely remember it, but I kind of remember it. All this, I just realized all these facts are from when I was little. That's okay. Number 3, I originally started playing video games around that same age when I was a toddler, about 3 or 4. I have an older sister who's 10 years older than me, and she had the original Nintendo, and she would surprisingly let me play it. So I grew up playing like Mario and Zelda, and that's kind of what started my whole video game thing, and I've been playing video games ever since. So I'm 27 now, so I've been pretty much playing video games my entire life, which I think is fine. Right, number 4. I had an incident when I was younger with a creeper, is what I refer to it as. I actually do remember this, but the story was there was a guy that would stand outside my window and look in, but since I was so little, I didn't really understand, and I was more agitated by it, I guess, is how my mom described it. Like, I wasn't scared of the guy looking in my window, I was annoyed that he looked in my window because it would wake me up. But the story that my family likes to tell is this kept happening, and we kept calling the police, and we kept trying to figure out who it was, and they couldn't figure out who it was, although my mom seems to think it was the neighbor's drunk boyfriend or something, is what she told me. Yeah, so sometimes I would sleep in my older sister's room, and my sister was getting tired of it because, what teenager wants their little sister in their room, and I also kicked in my sleep, so that probably wasn't very pleasant for her. But my family likes to tell the story because I apparently told my sister, don't worry, that big mean man won't look through your window. And apparently after that, she let me sleep in her room for like a week. Oops, reverse psychology at 4. But the only thing I really remember is, I think when he looked at my window, he did this to look in. So I remember seeing, 2 black circles. So, now it freaks me out looking back on it because it was really creepy. But at that age, I didn't know what was going on. So I just thought the guy was just looking through my window to look through my window. So, whatever. Number 5, I am a design major, or was. I attended Florida State University. If you look over there. I actually have a blanket that says Florida State. Yeah, went to FSU, graduated over a year ago. My actual degree was a Bachelor's of Science degree in studio art with a concentration in graphic and web design, so that's why I have a lot of like paintings and drawings, and if I remember I'll put thumbnails of work that I've done, I don't know, besides like the thumbnails and YouTube stuff that I do. Number 6, all of my pets tend to be named after things. I don't know why. And also my WoW characters. A lot of my WoW characters, my Druid is named after myself. That's what Veroicone means. It means Veronica, which is my name. And I also had a dog last year. He passed away last year. His name was Neo, and he was named after the Matrix. I had 2 gerbils named Fievel and Thumper, and they were named after American Tail and Bambi, and a lot of my other characters. I have Suki and Suke. I have Katniss and Buffy and Buffet and Veronica Mars, and I don't know why I started with that, but I did. Number 7, my Druid was the first toon I ever made in World of Warcraft when I first started playing in Burning Crusade. It was like 2007. I think the expansion had been on already for a couple months, and I made that Druid with that name, and she has been my character ever since, my main character. I still play her to this day. I still play, I have a bunch of alts that I play on. I raid on my priest, which we're into heroics now. Yay! And yeah, but she will always be my main, and I will always enjoy being a Druid, and I love PvPing on her right now. I'm so ready for the next season to start. So yeah. Number 8, I'm a pretty picky eater. I used to be a lot worse when I was younger. I'm not as bad now, but one thing that I just really don't like is bread crust. I don't know why. Like sandwich bread, like the Subway bread, like the rolls, I'm fine with, but actual bread, like what you buy at the grocery store, I don't like the crust. So sometimes I'll eat it and sometimes I don't, but for the most part I rip it off or I cut it off. And I've been like that ever since I was little. Number 9, I was actually named after my dad, which sounds weird since I'm obviously a girl and he's obviously a guy. But I'll put text here. But my name is Veronica, obviously. And in the middle of my name is the word Ron, which is my father's name, and then my middle name is also after his, which is Lynn, so my name's Veronica Lynn. So yeah, that's how I was named after my dad. And I tell a lot of people that, and they, like, if they ask, and they kind of look at me weird, like, oh, your dad's name's Veronica? No, it is not. And finally, number 10, this originally was a vlog channel, the channel that I upload videos on. I started vlogging in 2006 to 2007, but then I moved for college early 2007, and I just stopped vlogging. And I actually had a good amount of views and subscribers when I was vlogging, but I mean, I kind of would just do like this. Like, I would turn on my webcam and I would just talk about my day, and that was what I did for vlogging. And I had a lot of fun doing it, but when school started and I was moving, I just didn't have time to do it anymore. And then over a year ago, I kept watching like all these gaming channels and all these like WoW videos, and I was like, man, that looks like fun. I think I want to do that. And so I decided to do that and just keep the same channel that I already had. So that is why it is Nako-chan, which was just a nickname that I had. But those are my 10 random facts. If you have any questions about any of the facts that I mentioned, or you want to include your own 10 random facts about yourself, because I think that would be kind of cool, include them in the comments, or YouTube inbox me. And I need to do my eyebrows because they look horrible right now. And I also have a little announcement this Friday, June 21st to June 22nd, which is Friday and Saturday. Some friends and I, part of the Adamana podcast, for those that don't know, that I do a podcast bi-weekly with some friends about healing, we will be doing a charity stream. I will be hanging out in the stream and playing games and stuff with them, but I will not, unfortunately, be able to stream because my internet does not allow it. But it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that's like 7 Central. So come hang out. We'll be doing giveaways, and we'll be raising money for Child's Play, and it'll be a lot of fun. I might have my webcam on for it just so that I'm somewhat a part of it, but we'll see. We're still trying to figure out like all the technical stuff, but that'll be again this Friday, starting at 8 p.m. and it'll end Saturday at 8 p.m. So 24 hours we will be up. We will be playing World of Warcraft, Mass Effect, Borderlands, Minecraft, a bunch of other games, and I'm also hopefully getting a new computer soon. We will see. It's kind of up in the air. Yeah, so we'll see. But thank you for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and goodbye.